Hey, go getters, it's Coach Kim, and welcome back to another Women Willpower Wednesdays. If you have not been following me on social media, then you probably don't know that I've been battling a cold. So I am determined to get this video out to you for all my followers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel because I reach over 100 subscribers. Yay! Thank you so much. So I know my voice sounds a little crazy, which is why today's topic is your voice matters. Yes, your voice matters. My voice matters. So let me tell you a quick story. This past weekend, I went like hoarse, right? I'm an educator during the day, so I teach freshmen and seniors. I'm an English teacher, and I teach reading and writing. My students this past Friday actually taught my class. I was there presently, but I was able to get a couple students to lead my class so they can actually share with other students what needed to get done. And let me tell you, they led my class and they were amazing. So that's why I want to start off saying today that your voice matters, because oftentimes we talk a lot and we do a lot and people may not be listening to us, right? So you probably like, oh my God, Coach Kim, you sound horrible. I'm about to turn this video off right now and not listen to you. Listen, I'm okay. I am getting better. Thank you so much for your prayers and thinking of me. I want you to know that your voice matters. And these are some things I learned just in these last couple days because I was hoarse. The very first thing that I learned was you have got to listen. I now know the importance of truly listening to others. And it's amazing, or probably unfortunate, that it took me to become hoarse to not be able to truly share or talk like I used to in order to really listen to other people and what they were saying. So make sure you're listening. Make sure that you're truly understanding what people are saying when other people are talking, especially when it's not your voice, because other people's voices matters too. So make sure you're listening. Number 2 is speak. I have learned to only speak when I truly need to speak. I love to talk. If you're a close friend of mine, you know Kim loves to talk. But over the last couple of days, I noticed that my voice matters, and when I speak, I need to be heard. And when I speak, it needs to be something added to the conversation of value. If I'm not going to add anything of value to anything that I do going forward, I'm not going to speak. I think we often talk because we like to be heard, and we like to add on, or we like to piggyback on this, and we like to say what other people said. No, if you're not adding anything of value onto the topic of conversation, close your mouth. That's what I learned. I learned that I don't have to say or respond to every single thing. I'm going to say my voice. My voice matters. I'm going to speak when it is time for me to speak, when it is time for me to make a change, when it's time for me to add on to the topic at hand. And number 3, the last thing is to act. When you know your voice matters and you're listening and you're speaking, providing more information, then you're going to act. Like, what will you do to make things better? And I'm talking about towards your career, right? Your professional lives. I'm talking about your personal lives. Like, what would you do better? And I'm talking about anything relationship wise, right? Because we're in our skin every single day, and we're in our head every single day, right? You hear your voice, and we have to be able to sit with our own thoughts. I have a previous video, so make sure you look at other videos And I talk about that. You have to learn how to sit with yourself. And learning how to sit with yourself, you sit with your thoughts, right? This past weekend, I was hoarse, so I had to sit with my thoughts and I had to listen to myself speak inside my head. And then once I listened to what others were saying, I then began to share, to open my mouth and share my voice because my voice then mattered to be a part of that conversation. If I wasn't adding anything, I chose not to speak. It's a choice, right? It's a choice for you to speak. It's a choice for you to open your mouth and actually say something that can bring about change. And so I want to encourage you today, whether you're a horse like me, sick, overcoming a cold, or if you're someone who actually don't even have a cold and you don't know that your voice matters, I'm here to tell you today that it does. And I want you to tap into your personal greatness and identify what it is that you have to say and what it is you have to do in order to make that change. And change starts with you. Change start with you identifying what it is that you want to do differently, and you need to know that your voice matters. So I'm not sure who I'm speaking to today, and if you've been holding back your voice, your concerns, your thoughts, I want to encourage you to share those with the world. Your voice matters. I am Coach Kim, and I hope to see you back next week for Women Willpower Wednesdays.